not the most resilient guy, so pulling off something like that was like a bit of a shock to me. I was almost shocked at myself, and then I just like watched him and seen him do that. Like my mind was blown.
I'm Steven Perofeta, and this is my take. A big memory, when I think back to it, it's pretty iconic, and in the history books for me, it was a Mitre 10 match, and I was playing for Taranaki, which is a provincial union here in New Zealand, and we were versing Canterbury, and they're, a renowned club. Like the Crusaders are. Canterbury, they've been also dominant, for a long period of time, and we're playing for the Ranfurly Shield, which is, I'd say, one, or if not the most prestigious shield or prize you'd play for in rugby. And it was 2017, and we're down in Christchurch. We're at the back end of our season, and we're at this one game in Christchurch, and we're down 31-7.
Yeah, look, I tell you what, I must admit, even before the game, talking to a few people, I never thought the score would be anywhere like this after 27 minutes.
The Canterbury team were on a roll, they were playing good footy like they do, and we managed to score one more try just before half-time.
Here's Steven Perofeta, looks to stand them up, what a try that is!
We go into the changing rooms, and our head coach at the time, Colin Cooper, along with Willie Rickards, they were just real cool and clear about, what we had to bring out in that second half, and we come out the second half and just really changed the game up and actually fired more shots. We probably, I feel like, played our best half of footy in that second half, and it was a hell of a story, to be honest. Like, coming back, I think back to one specific memory. We're on our line and we're in front of our post, and it was to extend the lead beyond 7, and I had a cheeky drop goal.
Looking for the drop goal, and it's good! That's it, surely! Steven Perofeta joins the ranks of Ross Brown and kicks a droppy in a Shield game.
That was the first in my career for a drop goal scored. Yeah, that'll probably be my most iconic moment, winning the Ranfurly Shield and doing so with kicking my first drop goal.
The first time in 1906 and now again in 2017. The sixth reign begins tonight in Canterbury. And the log goes on the line again against Manawatu midweek at Yarrow Stadium. What an effort.
My name's Anna Richards, and you're watching My Take. 2006 World Cup final in Edmonton. We played England, and it was a really close game. We played France in the semis in about 35 degrees. It was very hot. English played Canada and really struggled to win that game. The day after the semi-final, it went from 35 degrees to about 3 degrees. It was freezing, it was raining, it was not very nice. And we went into that final kind of not knowing what to expect, but England came to play and they played very, very well. And they had us pinned on our line for about the first 20, and they were really smashing us. The first half was very, very tight. And coming into half-time, I think we really needed a try to kind of get ahead of them. Amelia Marsh did a crossfield kick, which I think was gathered by Melissa Rusco. She went forward, and Mona Lisa, who was one of our locks, but actually very fast, was looping around and got a pass from Rusco, and she just pinned her ears back and went to the corner, went past Maggie Alfonsi, who's a renowned tackler.
This is Codling for the corner.
Beat the cover D and scored in the corner.
Mona Lisa Codling, her second try of the tournament, her third in all. What a moment, and what a turnaround.
Probably one of the best lock tries I've ever seen. It was great.
I'm Brad Weber, and you're watching My Take. So my perspective from that try, the World Rugby try of the year, 2019 against Namibia, it was pretty memorable for me. TJ and I were rooming together that week. It's the first time I think there's been 2 9s on the field at one time, one playing 9, one playing 10. So we're pretty excited about it. And to be honest, I remember getting the ball off Rico. Surprised they didn't pass the ball, actually. But getting it in space, seeing there was quite a lot of Namibian players around, and I could hear TJ, but I couldn't see him. So most of the time I'm like looking inside, like where is he? And then I realised kind of last minute that he's on my left. If I tried to pass it normally, I'd probably smack into the Namibian player. So I just threw it around my back and hoped for the best. Got smoked at the same time. And like I'm not the most resilient guy. So pulling off something like that was like a bit of a shock to me. I was almost shocked at myself. And then I just like watched him and seen him do that rugby league style put down, and like my mind was blown.
TJ Perenara will be very, very happy with that one. What a finish! What a finish from TJ Perenara.
Well, he started it from inside his own 22. There he goes, he's away. Great pace, great fend, dummy. He's done it all off the floor. Yep. Dive pass, gets back, little quickly, he's back to his feet though in support. Okay, thank you. This is hard globetrotter stuff from Weber, and what a finish, KT in the corner.
Well, to be able to throw that past TJ Perenara and then get off the deck and get in the support play, it's been a real feature in the second 40. They've been so quick, and there they are. They look at him and say, yeah, right there, son. You've got to make sure that ball hits the mark, and he does. Weber, and TJ Perenara puts in the big yards, and oh yeah, he loves it when he's on the field, and to be able to finish like that.
Running up, I was just so happy, so stoked that he pulled it off. Also because I thought that Steve Hansen was going to have a crack at me for being a bit showboaty for it, so I was like, please at least score so that he doesn't get stuck into me. And it wasn't until I seen the video later that I seen how pumped he was when he saw him score. So I went back into the change room, I was like trying to not make eye contact with him, so I was pretty relieved when I saw that he was stoked as well. But yeah, got shared custody on the World Rugby Try of the Year is pretty cool.
I'm Folau Fakatava, and you are watching My Take. It was this game against the Reds. We needed to win that game. It was really special because it was Aaron Smith's last home game. Yeah, what happened in the game? I came off the bench. Nuggy started off well, and I think it was 20 seconds left or like 30 seconds left in the game. Did a little wee snipe in the blind side and scored the winning try.
To the young buck, from Aaron Smith to Folau Fakatava. The zoo goes up. Aaron Smith can't believe it. The heir apparent, Folau Fakatava, takes it himself, the dummy, and he will take it to the house.
Can you believe it? The heir apparent indeed. And he's just sent the fans here in Dunedin into an absolute frenzy.
Sending Nuggy off at home with a win, he helps me a lot. I guess as I give back to him for helping me through my last 5 years, helping me a lot inside, in and out of rugby as well. So yeah, it was a special moment. It's a game. He told me, well done. I knew you'll pull out something. He even said he was telling when he got out, he was telling the boys that was at the bench that he'll pull out something in the game, and that he was just happy.
And he will send Aaron Smith off from this great city in style.
I'm Pita-Gus Sowakula, and you're watching My Take. It was a Chiefs versus Highlanders down at Forsyth Bar 2023. We're defending halfway line and kicked to the corner, right at the 22. Remember, Brett Gatlin caught that before the 22 and passed it to Slim Mackenzie, and he ran from 22 straight to the halfway, did his thing, and found Spotty on the inside. But I was all the way at the back. I thought I was fast enough, just chasing the backs. I was far behind. Spotty did his thing again, straight to the left-hand side, and we got caught. As soon as he got caught, I thought I was right behind him for the offload, but he popped it up and another back came in front of me and caught the ball. It was Ronzo Emoni. Caught the ball in front of me and he took off. So I was on his left-hand side. He got into contact and managed to offload it to me. So I thought, oh yeah, well, I'm through now. Continued on the left-hand side and just threw the no-look offload to Big George Dyer. Luckily, he stepped back on the inside and scored that try.
Oh, what a try that is! That's the try of the season, without a doubt for me. You are not going to find a better counter-attacking try than that. And to have George Dyer be the man who finishes it off is quite remarkable. And off the ground, this is the key transfer. Keep it alive. Narawa, Sowakula, and Dyer off the left foot. I'd say that's a sidestep. He steps and he just gets to the line.
There was a massive gap there. I should have scored, but I just gave it away to George.
I'm Alex Nankivell, and you're watching My Take. Yeah, so 2019, playing for Tasman Mako, the national provincial competition, which is like the kind of competition below Super Rugby in New Zealand. So when we disperse from Super Rugby, we go play for those teams. And we were playing Wellington on this day, so Tasman versus Wellington in the Premiership final. We'd been in the final a few years beforehand, but hadn't been able to win one. And this kind of year had gone really well. We were undefeated going into the final. It was on home ground, like an afternoon game on a Saturday against a pretty strong Wellington side. And it was like a back and forth game, like we kind of had the momentum and it just kept swinging. Mitch Hunt and Jackson Garden-Bishop were the 10s going at it that day. So Hunty would kick goals, keep crucial penalties, and then Jacko would step up and kick a few. So it kept going back and forth. And the first half there was lots of running, like kick-off would kick and then we'd get the ball back and it was just balls in play a lot of the time. And then second half it kind of got a bit closer and there wasn't too much going on. Real tight rugby, there wasn't too many tries scored or too many penalties given away. The boys just hanging out on their feet like it was hot, almost summer by the end of October. I think it was our 10 got caught with it about 30 metres out from our try line, so we were exiting. I was looking over the subs bench waiting for the subs to come on. And I somehow ended up at first receiver. And then the halfbacks the balls come out of the ruck and the halfbacks ended up just passing it to me, so there's no control around exiting and just getting out of our kind of in goal. The game was still on the balance at this stage. If we scored, we probably would have put it away. And I got the ball, didn't really know what to do because I'm not much of a kicker back then, I didn't really back myself. So I just kind of run back at the ruck and I somehow made a break kind of in between the ruck and the first defender and got through, made this break about 30 metres out from our line.
Nankivell breaks through and he breaks clear.
Wellington had 3 in the backfield because they were the same, they were just buggered. So I was jogging through this hole, somehow get through and then Will Jordan kind of zooms up past the ruck as he does, anticipated the play really well and got the pass to Will and Will scores to kind of seal the deal.
Jordan steps, Jordan's bumping off. Champions! Game over. A new chapter in New Zealand rugby is written. For the first time, the Tasman Mako are the kings of New Zealand provincial rugby.
That was a pretty cool moment that I've been a part of.